PTSD, post-terror social disorder. Social disorder. It's also a social disorder, back to Sitting Bull's example in the teachings of traditional peoples. The proper relationship between a warrior and his or her culture is a reciprocal relationship. Warriors in times of danger or stress go out to the edges of the culture and surround us in order not to attack or destroy or be agents of death and destruction. That is not the purpose of a warrior. The purpose, and one of our most honored warriors is nodding, and he knows it even though he's been in several wars. The purpose of a warrior is preservation and protection of what is most sacred to a culture. And that's the original impulse, and that's, in spite of economic difficulties, in spite of having no jobs or needing an education, and or all the other social reasons that our people sign up, the original impulse to warriorhood is to preserve and protect the people I love, my village, my country, my values, what is most sacred. The warriors go out to make a circle of protection and preservation around us, and we civilians are in the middle, being taken care of and tended by our warriors. When the threat is over, the civilians are supposed to be that circle of preservation and protection, tending and caring for the warriors. And the warriors aren't supposed to be sent off to hospitals where we don't see them, or remote settings where we don't interact, but rather brought right into the center of the community, given profound honor and absolute tending of everything they need for as long as they need till they can come home to us and be well. And there are complex and wise ways traditional cultures did that, that I'll talk about later. But without this reciprocal tending relationship, we civilians have not fulfilled our social contract with our warriors, and they experience abandonment, betrayal, neglect, and the wound upon coming home is often far worse. Not just the stories we have from Vietnam of people being, our troops being protested against or spit on, but to come home and be ignored, to have to fight for your benefits for years and years and years, to not get help you need when you're screaming in pain, to be told, okay, it's over now, just get on with life, why does this still bother you? All those are forms of abandonment, betrayal, neglect. And whenever we do any of that, we are betraying our proper social contract. We are not being that circle of preservation and protection. So without that, without this ongoing reciprocal tending relationship between warriors and civilians, we have a social disorder. PTSD is, in large part, that social disorder.